Yo. This your boy C-Star, and this is 600 Seconds with HYLO Art. And I got the lovely DJ, personality, influencer, Neek.
What's up?
What's up?
How are you tonight?
I'm doing good. How you doing tonight?
I'm good.
It's good to see you out here.
Yeah, definitely. So shout out to everybody for coming out and being a part of HYLO. You know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna have some energy in the building. Yes.
You better get them right. You better get them right and ready. So Ms. Neek, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? For those that don't know you, everyone should know you.
Oh, no. Well, I am a radio personality. I'm the music director as well as the assistant program director for Hot 103.9, and I'm also the programming assistant for our sister station, the Big DM, which is R&B.
Oh, yeah. I listen to both.
Enjoy
it. I just heard you today.
Huh?
I just heard you today.
Well, thank you. Thank you for listening.
How did you start in this industry?
Actually, I went to Georgia State University, and I knew I wanted to be like in the music and entertainment industry, but I couldn't sing, I couldn't rap. Had a love for music, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and try radio. So that's what happened. I actually started working at our college radio station at Georgia State, and from there, somebody heard me from the commercial station in Atlanta. At the time that I was working there, it was Hot 97.5. It's Hot 107.9 now. I was doing overnights, paying my dues, 2 a.m. to 6 a.m.
Oh, yeah, you gotta pay them dues.
Had an 8 o'clock class.
Oh, you paid your dues.
Yeah, definitely had to. Then from there, because I didn't want to stay doing 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. forever. There was a position that opened up in Macon, Georgia, and I did afternoon drive from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then I didn't want to stay in Macon, Georgia forever. There was a position that opened up here in Columbia. My good radio friend, radio brother, Harold Banks had told me about it. It was a music director position in on air, and that's how I ended up in Columbia.
Okay, I was like, how you make it from up top to down to the south, and now I see.
Yes, sir.
Now I see. So, with you speaking about music being your big influence on how you made your moves, is there any person that inspired you? Did you see anybody say, okay, I wanna be in this music game, I wanna be in radio?
I am originally from New Jersey, so I used to listen to New York radio all the time. Okay. And all right, tri-state area. What up, tri-state area? Hey.
You got cool people out there.
So growing up, I used to listen to Funkmaster Flex. I used to listen to Angie Martinez. Yep. I also listened to underground radio as well. And I just love music. And not that I try to copy or emulate them, because you can't, you know what I'm saying? They're one of a kind. But, they definitely, I would say, as far as radio is concerned, they inspire me. When it comes to music, I mean, I just love music, whether it's hip hop, it's R&B, it's pop, you know what I mean? And just all different genres of music.
That love.
Definitely, absolutely.
You can't be biased on the radio. You just...
you can. I say what certain songs I like or what's my favorite song, you know what I'm saying? I won't necessarily trash the songs that I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Because that is somebody's favorite song. But yeah, but absolutely.
You got me right.
Yeah.
So what is it like being a radio DJ on the main hip hop station of Columbia? Well, the brother, being the main.
I mean, you know what? We're in the studio by ourselves, but you got to keep in mind that you are talking to thousands and thousands and thousands of people. So, initially when I first started, of course, I was nervous, but now it's just like, I've been doing it for a while. I still love what I do. I enjoy it doing it. And, it's still fun, even though it is corporate, it's very, very corporate, and we have to abide by rules and regulations that people don't understand or realize behind the scenes, but I still enjoy what I do.
Well, that's good. With all the rules and everything, you still love it.
Yeah, so absolutely. It get on my nerves sometimes. I ain't gonna front, for real.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
So we're going to play a game that we like to call word association.
Word association.
Yes,
okay.
I'm gonna give you 3 words. You tell me what you think.
Oh boy.
Tell me what you think. The first word is New Jersey.
Oh gosh, that's home. Where I grew up. And my family, friends, my start. You know what I'm saying? This is my foundation. Yeah. Always. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Jersey girl all day, every day.
I love to hear that. Our second word is going to be Remy.
Remy, okay. Well, love Remy Martin because they pay me and I drink it. Some people don't know, but I'm a social media influencer for Remy Martin. So, but no, like Remy is it is a luxury cognac, and it was created in France. And you know what I'm saying? So when you think about cognac, you know that Remy is right up there with the rest of them.
I like that Remy.
Well, I'm glad you do.
You know what Ply said?
I'm gonna have to get you a bottle.
You know what Ply said? Got that Remy turned up. That Remy make him. That Remy make him a little.
You gotta watch out for that brown now. Watch out for that brown.
That Remy was. Ooh. Now, our last word for you gonna be talk to Tash.
Say that one more time.
Talk to Tash.
Oh, talk to Tosh?
Tosh. Oh,
okay.
Lord forgive me.
Oh, well, Tosh is my celebrity intuitive life coach.
Okay.
She has a God-given gift where she's able to actually tell people about, about their past, talk to them about their present, and also possibly tell you what's going on in the future. And when I say God-given, when I say she is spot on, almost like a prophet, you would say. So if you need some clarity or you need some insight, you know what I mean, like about your love life,
you got me intrigued.
Finances, your career, she'll tell you. But it's going to be up to you if you follow what she's telling you.
Understood, yeah. Anybody can give you guidance.
Absolutely.
As if you're gonna follow it.
There you go.
That's a big thing.
Absolutely.
So now what we're gonna do real quick, we're gonna throw it to the audience. We're gonna let them ask you a question.
Yeah. I'm ready.
You cool with that? Okay. So we're gonna take a little question from the audience. You cool with that?
Okay, yeah, I'm very cool with it.
How you doing today, sir?
Good, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. You look familiar, but we'll get to that. You got a question for Neek?
Yes, sir, I do actually. Excuse me, Miss Neek. What, if anything, is missing from the SC music scene?
Hang on, just 1 second. Talk up for me a little bit.
What, if anything, is missing from the SC music scene?
What's missing?
Okay, so you're asking me about the SC music scene? Okay, and what exactly are you asking me about the SC music scene?
What do you think is missing from it? If anything is missing from it, what do you think is missing?
You know what's interesting? There's talent here, there's talent everywhere. There are some artists that listen. There's some artists that don't listen. What's interesting to me is because, you have people that rap, you have people that sing. But the producers from South Carolina are the ones that are being able to take it to that next level.
That is
you
true.
know what I'm saying? Like, it's amazing, the producers that are like really working with already national recording artists that are on that next level. My thing is just that with South Carolina artists, and it's been my experience over the years, is that number one, just across the board, look, you need a hit. It's going to be a whole lot easier for you if you have a hit. It can't be something that just your family likes and your friends like. You have to have a hit. It makes it so much easier for you to be able to do what you want to do, go where you want to go. You don't have to beg people to take and play your song, because if it sounds good already and it's a hit, it's going to be a lot easier for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then, one thing that people have to do, they have to do a combination of digital marketing and also, just old school, what we call guerrilla marketing. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, we're human beings at the end of the day. So we like to be able to see you. Even if we can't touch you, we still need to be able to see you. You know what I'm saying? That's why concerts are so popular still. I remember one time somebody told me, oh, well, we're a digital label. So I said, I would love to see the day that you put a computer in the middle of the stage and press play and you're going to pack out an arena.
Exactly.
It's just not going to happen like that. So, and I would tell artists like, yo, work on your show. A lot of, artists will just get up on the stage and then they just walk back and forth. Like, and then look like something. You know what I'm saying? I came out here and I'm like, hey, I'm going to be on this interview. Let me go ahead and make sure I give y'all some razzle dazzle tonight.
She looking good,
You know
y'all.
what I'm saying? Like, that's going to be half your battle if you look like something. As soon as you walk in the building, people going to be like, dang, who is that?
That's
so,
true.
Make sure you get your look together, make sure you get your show together, and make sure your music, you got good music. Like, we are so busy. Even in Columbia, South Carolina, I tell you, probably each day I get probably 50 or 60 emails. Half of those emails is music. So you do the math, you know what I'm saying? 25 times 7. That's what I'm getting, and it's not just from artists from South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got other independent artists that are sending their music from other places in the United States. We even had some artists internationally send us some music, and then you're still competing with the record labels that have their artists that they're trying to push out here, whether it's an established artist or a brand new artist. So what's so special about you? You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about South Carolina artists, you know, that we are going to go ahead and we're gonna stop playing a Pooh Shiesty, or we're gonna stop playing a Lil Wayne to take and play your music.
Yeah.
Because we already know if we're playing those artists, people are gonna continue to listen. You gotta come with the heat. You gotta come with the fire.
You gotta do something to bump them to the side for a second.
I mean, and that's the thing. You know, a lot of people would be like, oh, y'all hating and this, that, and the third. I don't know you to hate you. Like, seriously. Like, you know what I'm saying? So my thing is that there is some super, super talented artists here in South Carolina. It took me a very long time to even get the independent show that we have on Sundays called Exclusively Independent, that comes on 7 o'clock. You know, upper management didn't see the vision. This is one way that we gave back to the community, you know, and people don't even realize even what goes on behind the scenes sometimes, and all the red tape and all the politics, you know, that goes behind it. So, you know, I want South Carolina artists, I want somebody to be bigger than big, larger than large, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you gotta make sure that you have the formula and you have the recipe to be able to put all the stuff together and all the elements that you need to be able to go to that next level. You know what I'm saying? We see that our North Carolina, you know what I'm saying, like, counterparts are doing their thing.
Yeah, they're moving.
You know what I mean? But it's like, what is it about them that's so special that, you know, yo, we got artists here that are just as special, even more. But, you know, everybody's got to get it. You got to have just all those components put together to be able to get to that next level. And you got to have some money. I'm not even going to sit up here in front of y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have money to be able to travel, to be able to talk to different people and get things done. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, even for your digital marketing, like, you know, these guys that are doing it, that are really good at it, like, yo, it costs some money. Yeah. You gotta have some money. You know what I'm saying? So whether you need to take and work for a year or two and take and save up some money for you to invest in yourself, then that's what you need to do.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you can even if the station is not playing your song, guess what? You can buy advertisement. You can buy a 60-second commercial and just say your name in the beginning and your name at the end, and the song is playing. You know what I'm saying? You can
true.
Take and have the hook playing.
Yep.
You know, there's just different ways that you need to take and market yourself, and that's what I see with South Carolina artists, is that it's not the fact that there's some artists that put out great music, but what happens to the marketing? You know, you can't always do the homeboy hookup. I'm gonna put my homeboy on. Your homeboy don't have no experience, don't know what he is doing. Maybe you might need to put him in a position of a road manager, you know what I'm saying, to help you just travel from this place to the black place. You might have to hire some people that really know what they're doing to help you get to that next level.
Yeah. Let's go. RTE in the building. Let's go. We in here. Family, baby, family.
We got a couple more questions for you.
No problem.
Man, you
I'm
dropped
ready.
so many gems just now. I wish I could have wrote all that down. How you doing out there, sir?
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
You know, we got the lovely Neek up here. You got
How
a question
you doing,
for us,
Miss
sir?
Neek? How you doing?
What's your name there, sir?
Yo, my name Comedian Dirty D, man. I'm from South Carolina. That's what I do, and I love everybody, but I'm gonna talk about you, and I like that.
I love it, man. You got a question for Neek?
Yeah, I do, but it seemed to me the question I want to ask you to sum that up already in that first question. To be real. If I ask you this, you can be like, yeah, I just said that. Yeah,
You can answer.
I'm gonna answer it anyway.
Because there's some people that didn't hear it.
Okay. So what the indie artists need to mostly focus on their career, on going forward? What they mostly need to focus on?
Okay, so first and foremost, like you need to get what I call your music business together. So when you go in the studio, you go ahead and you create a song, right? So then after that, what you need to do is you need to get the business of music in order. So that means you need to get your song copywritten. You know what I'm saying? It's the Library of Congress. You can Google it and you pay the fee and you go ahead and get that taken care of, all right? Then the next thing that you need to do is you need to go ahead and you need to register it. There's a few different companies you need to register it. One is Sound Exchange. Sound Exchange actually, well, no, I'm sorry, let me back up from that. Copyright, then you need to go get what is called an ISRC code. Does anybody know what that is? Okay, so ISRC code basically is the international standard code for recording. What happens is when you get your ISRC code, they put like a digital footprint on your songs. That song can be tracked anywhere in the world. You have to get an ISRC code. I urge everybody, please look it up. Make sure you get all your songs coded, you know what I'm saying, from your single to your complete album. The reason why is when you go ahead and you get that digital footprint, then the next step that you need to do is you need to go ahead and you need to register it with some companies. Sound Exchange. Sound Exchange actually collects all your royalties for anything that's online. Internet radio stations, even regular radio stations like Hot 103.9 where we are streaming online. Also, just anybody that's playing your song online, but you gotta have the ISRC code for it to be picked up. Yep. The next two companies would be MediaBase and BDS. BDS stands for Broadcast Data Systems. These are two different companies, but essentially do the same thing, but one of the companies does a little bit more, but they track any songs that are being played on regular radio or satellite radio. So say for instance, like, you hear new songs and you hear old songs. So it doesn't matter how old the song is. Every time we play a song on Hot 103.9, we pay for that. That is how you actually also get a check. You get a quarterly check from ASCAP, BMI, or CSAC. Does anybody know what ASCAP, BMI, or CSAC is? We got a few. Not exactly. So I'll give you the difference between publishing and basically what ASCAP, BMI, CSAC do. Were you about to say something?
Oh, no, I'm just listening.
Okay. So those three particular companies, they're performing rights societies. Mm-hmm. So you got to make sure as an artist, as a producer, yep, composer, arranger, that you register with one of those three companies because they are the ones that take and collect your fees around the world. It's not just in the United States, around the world, wherever your song is being played at. Now, the cool thing about these performing rights societies is that not only do they collect your royalties for you, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have workshops for songwriters. They also have their own banking system. So say, for instance, if you wanted to go ahead and open up a studio, instead of you going to a traditional bank, you can go through them to actually get you a loan to open up. They actually have medical benefits for their artists and their producers. You know what I'm saying? So it is imperative that artists decide that they go ahead and do their research with the three. There's three of them. It's ASCAP, BMI, and CSAC. The only thing with CSAC is that they don't accept everybody. ASCAP and BMI will basically, you pay your fee and they'll accept you. CSAC, you almost have to be kind of grandfathered into their situation. They're very particular about who they let in or who they invite. So you got to already kind of have something going on before CSAC will let you in. But it's very important. That's part of the business of music. It all kind of goes hand in hand together. So I know I was saying a lot, but yes, get all that stuff taken care of first. You need to get that done first before you even come to the radio station. Because if you don't, we're going to look it up anyway. We're going to see that you're not registered like you're supposed to. And you know what I'm saying? That's just going to delay your process anyway. So just get your business of music taken care of. All right? All right, you're welcome. And I'm going to give you one more tip, okay? Okay, so I got this tip from an audio engineer. As artists, when you guys are performing, you should never hold the head of the mic like this, because when you hold the head of the mic like this, it takes the highs out your voice. You hold it below, I can hear you clearly. You want to make sure that your audience can hear everything that you are saying. You know, so I'm gonna say this to all the artists, because it feels more comfortable to hold it like this, but if you're covering up the head of the mic, you can't really hear me that well. But when I put my hand down, you can hear me loud and clear. So just keep that in mind, okay? You're welcome.
Yes, yes. Right. Dropping gems. Okay, good. On to the next. You dropped gems on us. We appreciate
That's what
that.
I'm supposed to do, right?
Yes, we appreciate that.
Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome.
I see. You got anything upcoming that anything that you know going on in Columbia, anything you have going on that you would like for us to know about?
Let's see. You know, being that the world is opening back up slowly, I would say, you know, I know there's a couple of 4th of July parties that's going to be coming up. You know, if people can follow me on my social media, you know, I'll be posting about everything. That's Get2KnowNeek. So that's GET, the number 2, KNOWNEEK on Instagram and Twitter. Let me see. Facebook is Neek during the day, Neek at night. Let me see. Snapchat is Get2KnowNeek. Clubhouse is Get2KnowNeek. I just got on this new platform. I don't know if you guys know about the Spotify platform, which is the competition to Clubhouse.
I just heard about it on the radio.
Yeah, that's called the Green Room.
Okay.
You know, you try to keep up with all of it. It feels like a second job. So, and then I want to let everybody know, if you haven't heard, about the end of the summer jam that we have coming up in August, which is going to be the City Girls, Little Baby, who else? Oh, Kevin Gates, and Black Zach.
Black Zach, yeah, you can't.
Yep.
Yeah, South Carolina, Black Zach. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, sounds good. So we're gonna switch gears from from where everything you got going on and just the music side of it. Got a quick question for you.
Okay.
You like comedy or drama?
You said black comedy or
I said,
drama?
do you like comedy or drama?
Oh, I like to laugh, so I'm gonna say comedy.
Okay, so if you had to pick something, what makes you laugh the most? Movie, sitcom, show, what makes you...
I mean, I would say all of that, or sometimes funny posts on social media. You know what I'm
you
saying?
See them all day. Oh my God.
Yeah, exactly. Funny videos, funny posts on social media too. So.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
So you just like to laugh.
Yeah, exactly.
I can understand that. So when you're out riding or just vibing, give me like your music playlist.
Music playlist?
Yeah. What's your music playlist?
To be honest with you, like I'm constantly actually monitoring our radio stations to make sure we're not off the air. So, you know what I mean? I listen to not just our stations, but also, you know what I'm saying, our competitors as well, because you just got to kind of stay abreast of what's going on. And what I try to do too is I try to listen out for who's next.
Okay.
You know, whether that's hip hop or R&B. So I wouldn't necessarily say like I have my own playlist. I'm always searching and just kind of trying to figure out like who's coming up next.
Yeah, you probably can't even listen. You got the mindset of listening to what's next. And yeah, your mind is triggered. Like, oh, that's
exactly.
I can understand that.
Exactly.
So, if you could work with anybody, dead or alive, when it comes to creativity, just their creativity. Is there anybody that make you say, okay, they got that creativity that I would want to?
You talking about like musically?
We're gonna do musically for the creativity, but then if you could just work with anybody, just in your profession, what you got going on, dead or alive.
I don't necessarily say like work, but probably like interview.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like better. Interview. I would have loved to interview Michael Jackson.
Of course, yeah.
I would love to interview Oprah.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Trying to think musically. I would have loved to interview Prince too.
Now that would have been something.
Yeah.
I can't even fathom that type of interview.
Exactly.
Especially to get him to sit down and talk with you.
Yeah.
Man, you know you gotta you got to get what you need to get out.
Absolutely.
So you got to get what you got to get out.
Yeah.
That's,
you know, just some of the people that came before us that paved the way, that went through a lot of trials and tribulations and struggles. You know what I'm saying? I would love to talk to them and just, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, why did you continue to persevere? Why did you continue to move on? Why did you continue to forge forward? You know? So, yeah.
I'm big on the consistent and persistent.
Absolutely.
So that's what they had going on.
Yeah.
They decades into the game. So I definitely. Do you have any advice for anybody? What advice you can give to anybody?
Advice. I think I pretty much probably said it all. Like, you know what I mean?
You dropped a lot of gems. You gave us a lot of knowledge.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta take care of your business of music. You know, you gotta constantly study the game because it's constantly changing all the time.
It is.
So, you know, don't always expect someone to go ahead and give you the knowledge and the information. They don't. But don't let that make you feel some type of way. You just got to continue to move forward. If you really, really, really believe in yourself and you really think like, you know, like, yo, I'm that person, like, yo, I'm good, I'm great, I have greatness inside me, then you just need to go ahead and not only continue to move forward, but you need to go ahead and figure out what is it going to take for you to get to that next level.
Yeah. Some great advice. And you've been telling us that through this whole interview.
Huh?
I said you've been telling us that through this whole interview. That's some great advice.
Yeah, I think that's probably about it. And get some money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's just in this business of entertainment, it takes money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm going to tell people to get it ethically if they can. Get it legally.
Of course.
You know?
Of course. Of course. Disclaimer, get your money legally. Disclaimer.
Yeah.
But get the bag.
You know what I'm saying? This can be a very lucrative business for people.
Yeah.
And it does not just you just performing on stage. You know what I'm saying? Also behind the scenes, there's a lot of different aspects where you can get money as well as far as the entertainment industry. So. Okay.
Well, before we let you go, we want you to tell everybody once again how to follow you, where they can follow you, how they can support you.
Okay. Social media as far as Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Clubhouse, Spotify Green Room. It's Get2KnowNeek. That's GET, the number 2, KNOWNEEK. On Facebook, it is Neek during the day, Neek at night. And I don't think I'm forgetting. Am I forgetting any other?
I don't.
Oh, TikTok is Get2KnowNeek too.
You on TikTok too?
I'm on TikTok too. Not very active here and there, but you know what I'm saying?
There.
I try to find,
It's there. Do you have
definitely.
any final shout outs to anybody before we?
You know, I just want to shout out to HYLO for, you know, I don't know how many years they've been doing this, but, you know, to the independent artists, like, you guys definitely need to appreciate anybody that's doing something like this and they're not charging you, because I was really surprised when he told me he was doing this for free. I said, are you crazy? He really needs to be charging for the amount of energy and effort that his family puts in, you know what I'm saying, between like,
Put a lot of work into this.
I mean, I'm just hoping that everybody really appreciates what they do here every Thursday and the work they put into it before everybody shows up on a Thursday. You know what I'm saying? With the social media, with the website, you know what I'm saying? With the recording of this, then they're going to go ahead and edit it down. Like, they put a lot into this and they do it for free. Like, y'all need to be giving them some donations. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is you can afford, you need to do that. Matter of fact, what is their Cash App? Like, people need to go ahead and Cash App them now. Like, where's Rhonda? Like, y'all need to come up here and give y'all Cash App because they need to be Cash Apping them, like, right now.
Support.
I know I'm putting y'all on the spot, but yes, please, everybody, even if it's just $5, $10, for real, you guys need to, this is